Told you Elon. Listen, they told you Elon Musk is helping Africa with internet. I banned Starlink from MY country a few weeks ago. Not because I fear technology, because I read their classified documents about his real mission. Documents proving Starlink isn't internet access. It's surveillance infrastructure collecting my people's personal information. Documents showing every terminal feeds data directly to Elon, who then provides it to Israel and America for intelligence operations against my government. They want to supply internet to my Burkina Faso so they can harvest every communication, every location, every detail about my citizens. Then, Elon hands that intelligence to Mossad and CIA to run operations targeting my sovereignty. I'm fearless president of Burkina Faso. I will expose Elon Musk's hidden steps turning African internet into Western intelligence goldmine. Because what I discovered isn't about connectivity, it's about the most sophisticated data harvesting operation ever deployed against my continent. My Starlink ban was just the beginning of stopping their surveillance. Now I'm revealing what they're really doing with those satellites over my Africa. And I have the evidence proving Elon is their intelligence contractor. Let me actually tell you the reality behind I banned Starlink from my country on a Tuesday morning. The announcement went out at 9 a.m. from my office. Effective immediately, Starlink operations are prohibited in Burkina Faso. All terminals must be surrendered within 48 hours. Elon Musk built Starlink as an intelligence platform that happens to provide internet as a cover for its real purpose. He marketed it as humanitarian technology to get African countries to welcome surveillance infrastructure into their territories. He sold it as progress to get African people to voluntarily connect to Western intelligence collection systems. And it's working across my continent. Thousands of Starlink terminals already operating in African countries. Hundreds of thousands of African users already connected to their surveillance network. Every African country that welcomes Starlink is welcoming Western intelligence infrastructure into their territory. Every African government that permits Starlink is permitting surveillance of their citizens by foreign agencies. Every African leader that promotes Starlink is promoting their own penetration by adversarial intelligence services. That's why I banned it from my country. That's why I prohibited it in my territory. That's why I expelled it from my jurisdiction. Not because I'm against internet access for my people. I'm for internet access, but internet that serves my people's interests, not Western intelligence interests. Not because I'm opposed to satellite technology. I'm for advanced technology, my sovereignty, but technology that protects my sovereignty, not undermines it. I expelled Starlink because I will not accept surveillance infrastructure disguised as humanitarian technology in my territory. And Elon himself responded within hours of my announcement, not through official channels, through Twitter where he has 200 million followers who would see his attack on ME. Sad to see Burkina Faso reject internet access for its people. Starlink could have connected remote areas. Progress denied by politics. Notice what he didn't say. He didn't deny the surveillance. He didn't address the intelligence sharing. He didn't refute the data harvesting. He just attacked ME for rejecting internet access and denying progress. Classic deflection from someone who knows the accusations are true but can't admit it publicly. I responded to him publicly, through my channels, with my evidence. Elon Musk knows exactly why Burkina Faso banned Starlink. It's not about internet access. It's about refusing to let my country become an intelligence collection zone for Western agencies. When Elon stops sharing African data with Mossad and CIA, we can discuss connectivity. Until then, his satellites are surveillance infrastructure, not humanitarian technology. He didn't respond to that, couldn't respond to that, because responding would require either admitting the surveillance or denying it, and denying it would expose him to evidence I have proving it's true. So he went silent about Burkina Faso, stopped mentioning my ban, moved on to other topics. But his allies in Western media continued the attack on ME, continued the narrative that I'm anti-technology, continued the story that Burkina Faso is rejecting progress. Because they need African countries to keep accepting Starlink. They need African governments to keep permitting their surveillance infrastructure. They need African leaders to keep welcoming intelligence collection disguised as internet service. My ban threatens that entire operation. My exposure risks other African countries questioning Starlink's real purpose. My evidence could lead to continental rejection of their surveillance network. That's why they attack ME so viciously for banning Starlink, not because they care about internet access in Burkina Faso, because they fear other African leaders following my example and banning it from their countries too. and they should fear that.